Happy day 5 of 75 hard, and happy first day of the Carnivore Community Challenge. I am eating a dry aged and accidentally dry brined ribeye. It is day 2 of my cycle, and let me tell you, a ribeye the first day or so of your period is like it is the greatest thing you will do for yourself. Let me just say that. I want to do a story time before I get into that really quickly. This is the last day for signups. I'm closing signups at 11:59 tonight. So if you want to jump into the Carnivore Community Challenge, it's a 6-week challenge, $25 to join. Shoot me a DM and I'll get you going. So, story time. I've been posting about my experiment with this Miami girl method that I found, and I like it. I am a competitive person, even if I'm competing with myself. So that is a really fun challenge, and I'm loving it. I am so excited to see what I'm looking like even like 2 weeks from now. But one of the methods of this whole thing is the amount of walking you're doing. And it is a 10 to 20 mile walk at least once a week. So I was like, I'm going to do this little easy hike. Well, it was a lot longer than I intended. I ended up on the trail for 2 hours in the dark, like the for real dark. There were multiple times when it was still light out that I was like, this is definitely not the short version that I thought it was. And I did think to turn around, but my ego said, why would you turn around? Just finish it. So that's on me. I also came very underprepared because when I initially started, it was supposed to be like a 3-hour max little hike. So I did not bring any supplies. I did not have water. I did not have a power bank for my phone. I didn't have mace. I didn't have a knife. I had nothing with me. Mind you, where I live, there's like serious predators that we see on, I don't want to say super regularly, but everyone you meet that lives here and has lived here has seen these animals, specifically cougars. And that particular trail is known to have them. My daughter and her friends actually saw one on New Year's Eve. So yeah, I wasn't smart. I have to air myself out here. I have to take accountability. That was so unsafe and unsmart of me. I will never do that again. I mean, I got in trouble with friends. I got in trouble. My boyfriend was really not happy with me. And here's the thing. I know better. I do know better. I am somebody who, I really enjoy the outdoors. In another life, I wish I could have been like an outdoors woman and been someone who like guides people through the wilderness or something. I love the outdoors. I love everything about it. So I do know better, and I made a giant stupid mistake because of my ego. I have to acknowledge and admit, I was actually scared. I was scared. I had to keep myself calm and not panic, but it was scary. So if you've learned anything from this story, your ego will get you in trouble. And there's only been a handful of times where I've had to check my ego. I try to be smart. This weekend I was not, and I'm lucky that nothing happened, but it could have gone very differently. And I am grateful that I learned that lesson, but I will never need to learn a lesson like that again. So, yeah.